اوه يا ولد قشعرت، هل هو اللي في بالي؟ هذاك ابو دقن يكتب قصة والقصة اللي تنكتب القصة اللي تنكتب يا تصير، والحين ذولا شافوا. بسم الله بسم الله، كل شيء مضبوط كل شيء مضبوط. يلا بسم الله بسم الله. بدأنا اللعبة. هذه اللعبة جننون عليها، قالوا هذه أفضل لعبة الجيل الجديد ومدري إيش، وإنه هي اللي يعني اللعبة اللي استخدمت جميع تقنيات الجيل الجديد، ولعبة رهيبة وممتعة. PlayStation 5 خيس ما في ألعاب. طيب إيش ها يلا نورمالية، إحنا ما كبرنا على المعاناة في الألعاب.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
ايش هذا الجو؟ رسم رهيب.
To live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
إن شاء الله بس تكون ستوري حلوة.
And monsters wear many faces.
اوه والله رهيب الحركة، كذا نايم وانعكاس المويه والبحر. اللعبة صوتها عالي ولا خيالي؟ زومبيز اللعبة؟ اما ذا انا دقيقة خل شوية اعدادات كذا عشان لا نقول بعدين ليش مش باين وليش باين. ايش الوضع هنا؟ ماني فاهم. اروح لهم دول ولا هرب منهم ولا ايش؟ هناك مقفل وهنا مقفل. هنا اوه اهو هنا. يا اخي ظلمه مو باين شيء، ما ادري انتم شايفين شيء ولا لا. ترى انا ماني شايف شيء، عندكم تفجعوني ماني شايف شيء. انا الدنيا ظلمه والله هذا مسكين تعب ده، لو انا منه اموت احسن. طب انا ماني شايف شيء قدام ولا يسار ولا كيف؟ اوه ايش هذا؟ ما اتفقنا. اوبي لا 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 لا. الحمد لله طريق مضبوط. سبرنت يسار قدام. لا 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 لا، ايش ده؟ ايش ده؟ كيف؟ ايه يضحك. طب انا ههرب يعني من شيء؟ طب انا كيف ههرب وانا ماني شايف شيء اساسا؟ كلاب واشياء. لا لا، دي بداية مبشرة، خير 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 ان شاء الله خير. ايوه روحوا انقذوني. هذول اهرب منهم ولا اروح لهم ولا ايش؟ لا ايش في؟ غلط صح؟ المفروض اهرب منهم صح؟ يا واحد ينقذني حتى لو شرير. اوه يا عم ايش في؟ والله ماني شايف، ماني فاهم شيء. إيه. شلوا القلب اوف. والله انا ايش قاعد اشوف؟ اوف والله فتحوا اح. والله يعني
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. That from?
كذا احسن ها؟ ان شاء الله كذا احسن، انا ما داري.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
هذا العسكري الرجال شكله فيه انه انا شكله كذا ما يطمن.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check
اي
out
خلينا نشوف الاعدادات في شيء.
that map.
هي تحسنت الصورة شوية.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
خلنا الخريطة.
I think I hear someone.
كده الخريطة.
Never said that, Mulligan. I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy. First,
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at crime scene. He's not what you call the
خلقه
sharp
ضيق.
axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
سمعوك وخلصوا. I could use a briefing. Anyone.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry.
لا هنا نحط ال اسمه ده، نحط الكواليتي شي كواليتي.
Airbreaker took him back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body. اخي ايش بريفنج يعني؟ ورينا القصة يعني.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
طب هذا شفناه الكلام ده، يعني لازم تتكلموا عليه.
We reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know,
inside.
Inside.
Take the body.
I want to see the body.
The body.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
يلا طيب فكونا يلا. لا الشغلة 30 فريم كذا ما ينفع. ما في VRR.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's
لا
time to
لا لا
review the
معليش
facts.
سامحوني. خليها 60 بس. Performance.
The case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
فين طيب؟ you can access the. طيب هنا. ايش في صار؟
Mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
طيب. the case ball mental technique أنا طيب تتخيل يعني طيب. لا تقول لي بقعد احل انا برضو قضايا كذا. دايرة. انا اعمل ايه؟ لا دايرة.
Already hard at work, Anderson.
والله ما ادري ايش سويت انا.
We're
continue.
just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
down the hill down here. ننزل اسفل
Hey, Casey.
الهضبة.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
هذا الضابط انا ماني مرتاح له. اعمل ايه؟ زوم. طيب طيب ما في حيل اقرا. يلا نروح نشوف القضية.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I
طيب يا
like
مي-
the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
هذا هو ال...
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Come on, I show you.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
هذا اللي ودينا إلى مصيره. ما في ريتريسنج
This
ريتريسنج.
is the scene of the crime. We found
أبوي الرجال عريان.
we didn't touch nothing, you know.
عيب عيب.
Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
كيف نسوي الآن؟ هنا.
Step body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
طيب أنا اللي أحطها يعني؟ أحطها يعني؟ ها؟ طيب ها.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
يا عم ايش اللي صاير؟ انا ما فاهم شيء. listen the image continue. when key image is placed it will be promoted question. طيب لما نحط صورة بيطلع معها question. طب الحين ايش اسوي؟ انا ما فاهم. zoom goals investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the اوه هذا هنا، هذا حرك الماوس. ايش هنا؟ find evidence. طيب يلا ندور evidence. فكر شو. هنا هذا واحد.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
وهذا قلبه.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
وهذا القطع.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
اوه طيب والحين نسوي كذا. نعمل ايه؟ طيب هنا هنا نحطها. هذه معي نرتب. يا اخي ايش اللعبة دي؟ طيب يلا نرفع هذه. think. طيب ايش اسوي طيب؟ كارجو. newly discovered clues placed into the open question. To out to
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
the victim the killers. طيب يعني معنا 2 جديدة. investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. طيب كيف learn more؟ نخرج برا ندور؟
Who is our victim?
هنا
Who killed him?
والله ما أدري.
More clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
طيب احنا ايش نسوي؟ هنا
Large amount of blood on the table.
طيب
The victim died here.
هذا ايش؟ هذا ترايبود.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
ترايبود. طيب وهنا
Was it
ايش؟
for a camera?
هذا ثلاجة.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here
استغفر الله.
waiting.
طب انا حسوي كل شيء كذا، اي حاجة حسوي يعني. فوليتر فوليتر فوليتر. ها ها. انا اكمل اول شيء.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
لا. هو ما كل دهير، هو كان جاي من هناك يقول لهم ساعدوني، والجماعة ما قصروا يعني ساعدوه.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He
Oh.
came to town about 13 years ago.
FBI
I've
برضو.
never heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms.
دقيقة في حاجة راحت.
Sisters.
Cruiser discover speaking people يعني أكلم الناس أنا يعني.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't.
قلت لكم ده مربوط في الموضوع.
State, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened? His son has been missing.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
What happened?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
ايش الرومرز؟
Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
هذا كان عنده أسئلة؟ ما في أسئلة. طب أروح
I think
فين؟
that's everything.
أيوه.
For now at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
طيب كيف نثينك يعني نخش هناك؟ الحين هنا؟ دي هنا. طيب يلا وبعدين كذا. هل أنا غلطت حطيت العسكري هناك يعني؟ They really made a mess. Corrupt act. طيب يلا اوكي. هنا طيب.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Yes of
Quite the
course.
party.
اما اقعد احل الجيم كذا كله الغاز.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
هنا ايش؟ طيب. حط على النقطة على النقطة.
For the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
هو خرج من الخسع. ليش؟ من ودى الخسع؟ Victim crime from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
يا عم ايش ده سحر ذا؟
Whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
كيف طيب اسويه؟ اروح هنا؟ بروفايل. طيب missing person. ritual murder. missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
خرج من الخسع.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
طب كيف عرفت؟ هل هي ساحرة يعني ولا ايش؟
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
طيب اعمل ايه انا؟ ما حصل ايه؟ victim crime can feel that came from the lake but why now? طيب هو ايش يسوي 13 سنة في 13 سنة في الليك؟ ايش في إنه ايش كيف الو؟ طيب انا اعمل ايه دلوقتي؟ انا اروح فين؟
This mug always cheers me up.
الحين ما نبغى معك، احنا نبغى نشوف اللعبة. فين اللعبة؟ exit.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
يلا lead the way.
Wait, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
تخليك هناك.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
وهو ايش كان يسوي في الليك اصلا؟
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
ايوه هنا في إنه.
It's not that complicated.
كذا ينزل.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude.
لا انا طلعت.
Killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
ما هو ذا السؤال اللي احنا عايزينه.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees.
I didn't know trees got that big.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
خلاص سويت لها سكان.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out.
ما سمعنا ايش قالت. ما اللعبة دي شكلها لازم تركز في كل شيء يقولوه.
Page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
اوف ايش فيه؟
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
يا ولد قشعرت. هل هو اللي في بالي؟ هذاك ابو دقن يكتب قصة والقصة اللي تنكتب القصة تنكتب يا تصير. والحين ذولا شافوا.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this.
ابو دقن ذاك اعتقد اللي هو بطل الجزء الاول قاعد يكتب قصة والقصة جالسة تصير في ذولا وذولا لقوا الورقة من القصة اللي ذاك جالس يكتبها. يعني الحين عارفين انه في واحد قاعد يكتب قصة وهم جالسين يعيشوها. ايش اللي صاير؟ يعني انا طيب الحين فين الليك؟ نبغى نروح الليك. اضغط. روح الجدار روح الجدار. طيب ايه اوكيشن نحطه كذا. عرفت انا هذا حنكون نحطه عند الكرت وهي تروح بعدين.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
طيب بعدين كذا فين نودي هذه؟ نودي مكان جديد هنا ايه. ممتاز. هذه الأدلة اللي نحصلها نرصها هنا. تعال هذه الخريطة. لا تقول لي كمان يبغوني أفكر زيهم. فين الليك؟ أنا هنا. هذا محل الشجرة مقفل. روح يسار يمين. فين أروح طيب؟
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
هذا مين؟
Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
أرجع فتش.
I must find out what.
يلا يلا نروح نشوف شست. أخرج من هنا. فين جينا احنا؟ نسيت أنا. Remember you can quick access the map without كذا 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 كذا. هنا كذا الماب وكذا الخريطة. طيب يمين ويسار. طيب اوكيشن. ودينا عند الشست حقه. هنا جاي. يقول لك زرعوا شيء في صدره. بس هذيك الحركة انه ذاك يكتب قصة وقاعد يصير لذولا. يعني هذا يعني هذه قصة تروى عن طريق ذاك ولا في اسكت انت. انا ما اخش عند دولا. كيف انه صدره كيف؟ ما في شيء. كيف طيب نروح له؟ هنا. طيب دحين لازم نسوي ذي عشان تروح تسوي ذا. طيب طيب يلا بقى شوي شوي نفهم اللعبة.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
طب احنا فين نروح دحين؟ مسدس. طيب طيب هذا الدبدي. انت الدبدي؟
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
هذا الدبدي.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
أجل ذاك اللي بلا الدبدي أعطانا مفتاح الدبدي. طيب take the car back to.
Let's get the car. Drive to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
فين الشورت كات الدبدي mentioned؟ ورايا هنا في باب. مواقف لي هنا واعطاني المفتاح.
Welcome back, Anderson.
والله مخ ما في لي ساعة يمكن أنا صح؟ ساعة والله. واو Welcome back, Anderson. خش هنا. لا ابعد. ايش هذا؟ والله خريطة كبيرة يا لد. روح هناك، في عندي صورة ابى احطها في الحيطة. كيف هنا؟ لا ما في، خلاص. ايش بدل ما انا سبقتك؟ كيف سبقتنا انت؟ welcome back
I think I
and
saw something.
حتى انا.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
There's another lunchbox.
ايوه هذه الاشياء اللي تطور لي الاسلحة. يعني شوي شوي جالسين نفهم ايش الهرجة. هنا يمدي يخش هنا؟ ما في.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
يلا تعال قول لي فين السيارة، انا قاعد اضيع في الغابة دي. روح هي، نروح هناك. هي ما دام وراي هنا نروح هناك، يمكن في اشياء سرية. شوف لحالي اضيع لا، لكن انت هي معايا؟ لا ما هي معايا. ايه السيارة اهي. علق. ها ايه كويس. ها يا هي سبقتك.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
طيب ايش الكابريس ولا الصابونة؟ الصابونة.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
يا نفسية، الناس بيروحوا وانتي ثريلد. أخيرا خرجنا من جوا الغابة، عيوني عورتني من اللون الأزرق.
Swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
دقيقة يا عيال.
The diner's just
اسم الكافي. ايوه كذا احسن، كذا الوجه قريب. الملامح اعلى وافضل. بسم الله. الشابتر الثاني. فين راح؟ قال فين بيروح؟ interview the witness at the diner. فين الداينر؟ هناك. هذاك الداينر صح؟ Oh dear. هات كافي هات.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you.
هات قهوة بس.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
Me too.
We could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside.
والله اللعبة قصصية، يعني ما تنسجم وتسمع وتنسجم.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
فين الوتنسز؟ أيهم؟
Have some pie. I'll take your mind off things.
نجرب البلاتنس هذه. HDR gameplay graphics. شيل الفيلم كده نجرب. اليو خليه مرة برايت عادي.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
A few questions. طيب why want to صح
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake
ليش
last
كنتوا
night?
هناك؟ ايش كنتوا تسووا في
I'm a writer.
البحيرة؟
True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
تقدر تقول لي شفت؟
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake.
اوه
He was acting
شافوا.
crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
رجع الجرين. حسبي الله عليك البي سي. علمنا الحركات دي. Why do you think it was a cult? ليش تعتقد انهم كانوا انهم cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying.
ايش شوف طيب؟ خش ايوه. The cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
طب هذا ايش دراها الحين؟
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
هذول كل السسبكس هذول. معانا شيء هنا؟ ما معانا شيء هنا. اسأل باقي سؤال. I think I found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
المشكلة هذه مين اللي يقول لها هذه؟
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
ثلاثات نفس اللي حصل لها هناك.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
صاحبتها.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl.
الله يقلعك في إنه.
How are you? I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. So weird you don't remember.
دقيقة دقيقة.
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
ايش فيه؟
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
في حاجة غلط، في واحد الهرجة فيها لوب، في واحد زمان يشوف قدام زمان صاير دحين. روح شوف هذه ايش هرجتها. لا مش هنا ما في. فين ما في شيء. examine the night line when we go to the sheriff station. روح محطة الشريف.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
مين اللي يتكلم؟ وجههم ساكت ما عاد يتحرك.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
لا تقول لي بنت دي بتروح اللي كانت تكلمها أول.
Hey boss, corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
أخر خلينا نمشي ازعجتني.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
ولع النور. الدنيا ظلمة ماني شايفين شيء.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
أوه ده عفن ده.
Start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
يا عم القلب.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
الله ما في شيء add up at all.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
ايش طيب ما قالوا لنا.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
يلا بسم الله بدأنا المشروع.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
في حاجة جوا ايش هي؟ طيب بسم الله. ها. لا كذا هنا. لا كذا زي ما سوينا أول. ايه كذا. بعدين كذا. بعدين كذا.
chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Doesn't add up.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
والله لا نعلم احنا ايش اللي خلوا الكيلرز يعني. الشرف. دحين بيقوم لا ايش هذا؟ احنا ناقصين. اما ورقة يدك يا عفنة قفازات.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
هذا الكاتب.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
والله الموضوع دعفش ألف، ما احنا فاهمين شيء.
No, wait.
أما اختفى قدامهم. ايش الهرجة؟ لا لا اوف. هذاك ما عنده قلب وقام.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
For what? I didn't do anything.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
طيب أنا في اللايت. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by the enemy. طيب أنا في النور. طيب flick the switch.
He can't see me in the light.
طب أنا إيش أسوي دحين؟ Show me the.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
أوف. Save heavens will restore some of your health if you have or attack from safe haven while in combat. It will become temporary and unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
طب أنا ما شايف شيء. أنا ماني شايف شيء. ماني شايف شيء أنا. الشاشة كلها سوداء. يا أخي لعن أبو الاتش دي ار ذا اللي ما احنا عارفين نتفاهم معه. خلاص اسكيب لسه حتطفشني انت.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
اوكي طيب.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
انا بدخل هنا وانا ابقى هناك.
Go.
ها شوف هنا. مات. بس كذا يعني.
Vanished.
هو في ايه؟ انا ماني شايف، ماني فاهم ولا فاهم ولا شيء. اللعبة ممتعة مش غريبة يعني، ماني فاهم يعني كيف عرفوا واحد يكتب لايك وشير السلام عليكم. نكمل بعدين. سبسكرايب